Hello, graduates. Wow, what just happened? Here we are in our caps and gowns. How crazy is that? On behalf of the class of 2021, I want to thank all those who made this possible for us. The faculty and staff, our family and friends. I am honored to be speaking to you and reflect on our last few years at the Robert D. Clark Honors College. Okay, let's start at the beginning. The year was 2017. I was a freshman at GSH, sitting in my dorm. I had mapped out the next 4 years of my life on an Excel sheet. It was my grand to-do list. It had academics and extracurriculars. It even had a time frame to find the love of my life. No biggie. Let's call him Mr. Right. Well, I blinked, and it was already 2020, and the pandemic was unfolding. Suddenly, life was turned upside down, and instead of my Mr. Right, I was face to face with Mr. Uncertainty. I was not ready for Mr. Uncertainty. This was an unwelcome relationship. While scrambling to make sense of everything and plan for my future, I realized that my years at the Honors College had in many ways prepared me for Mr. Uncertainty and the constantly changing world out there. I started to reflect on this, and here's what I learned. First, change happens, and that's okay. Our arch nemesis, the microscopic COVID-19, has mutated half a dozen times, and if this microscopic virus can change, so can we. Change is a constant phenomenon, and the interdisciplinary nature of the Honors College classes has prepared us for an ever-changing world. It has helped me bring a new pair of eyes to any situation. Second, I learned we need to be adaptable. Evolutionary biology tells us that the species that survive are not the strongest or the smartest, but the ones that are most adaptable. And being adaptable is not about giving up on your dreams or values. It is about understanding change and learning how to thrive in it. We all have the capacity to be adaptable. I learned this during my research studying the neurobiology of young children. Our brains retain a significant amount of neuroplasticity as we age, and neuroplasticity reveals our ability to learn new skills, new ideas, and thus be agile and relevant. We must have an open mind and be willing to learn and listen to others. Now, how can we be adaptable in this uncertain world? Here, we can turn to Mother Nature. She's only had about a few billion years to perfect this skill. First, we need to learn to improvise. Let me explain. I have always had meticulous plans, and plans are not bad, but plans are like playing sheet music, structured with no room for improvisation, and life is not like sheet music. It is more like jazz. You constantly improvise. When the pandemic unraveled my plans, I tried new things. Second, invest in yourself. Get good at one thing has always been the mantra. Specialization is essential in today's world, but for an ever-changing one, it may be equally important to be a generalist. So explore and experiment widely outside your field. Take those extra classes in art, programming, communication, or bread making. In an uncertain world, your side hustle one day could become your main hustle. Finally, learn from your successes and celebrate them, both big and small. Yes, we need to learn from our failures too, but nature passes successful adaptive traits from one generation to another. And in an evolving world, there may be many hidden lessons to learn from your successes. 4 years ago, I came to the Honors College, not hidden lessons to learn from your successes. 4 years ago, I came to the Honors College, not really knowing what to expect, and I still don't know what to expect from the world out there. That's okay. By being open-minded, ever willing to learn, imagine, and adapt, I'm ready and I may not have met my Mr. Right yet, but I'm ready for what the world has to offer. I'm ready for Mr. Uncertainty. Thank you.
Nisha Sridhar, Human Physiology, Bachelor's degree,